Good day, friends. It has been a wonderful time. I am happy to be with you once again. I'm happy that you're enjoying yourself. Virtually everyone is at home. Those that are having personal and private hustles are also on the street. Today we're going to talk about something that is very important that has been a backbone, okay, to daily living. You talk about having life and having life in abundance, right? It might be in the business space, it might be in your career, it might be in your family where you find yourself, or in the community where you live. Now, today we're going to be talking about the power of integrity. The power of integrity. Someone once asked the question, what is integrity? Okay, the simple or honest answer to that is that integrity is just being honest. Integrity is just being honest, or the ability to live strong moral principles, to adhere to them. Okay, I begin to ask myself some certain questions over time while growing up, where you are in a situation that your faith is being defined, right? You find yourself in a twist that you don't even know how to come out of it. That is where the integrity we're talking about is being expressed or exercised. Now, come to think about it. Today is Monday, right? Some of us in the street, some of us are in our business arenas, and the question that we ask ourselves on a daily basis, in order to maximize opportunity, in order to build great empires, in order to have productivity in all that we do, what helps us to have this peace of mind, right? And to establish a network around us to build confidence in the hearts of people is when there is integrity. When people get to know you for who you are at every point in time, it's like a foundation to healthy living. I'm not talking about just living well, right? Healthy living can be in a business, your business is flourishing. It can be in your own particular space where you find yourself and you're doing great. Integrity is the key that helps to sustain whatsoever one is doing at every point in time. Now, come to think about it, in business, sometimes I ask myself, I have days then in the past, I had some people I do business with. Most of them will tell you, we want to do business with you because we trust you. You create time for us. You want us to have the best that the business can give. They don't even mind spending days, weeks waiting for supplies because they believe that whatsoever you tell them is what it is. Come to think about it, in business without integrity, it can't stand, because one customer that is there can bring in 100 customers, right? That is when we talk about the 80-20 rule, right? Now, one person that you focus on, five common customers that you focus on, and you give them the best. They trust your product, they trust your services. They believe that if you say A, that it is. Trust me, they are going to give you more than 100 customers. That is the power of referrals, right? Now you come to building careers. That is your services you render. Okay, people tend to trust you when you have integrity, when they know that you have a moral standard that cannot be compromised, especially when they see you as being responsible, right? That is why those in the NGOs, they have their funds, they have grants, because they have integrity when it comes to finance, right? You see those that are into various other businesses, that are into various other careers. These people are doing well because their integrity is intact. The Holy Book says that it's better to have a good name, right, than riches. Integrity has to do with good name. When your brand is established to be real, to be trusted, people tend to come into it. But people most times are afraid because they don't even trust you as an individual, your person. I'm not talking about company brand now, your personal brand as an individual has been destroyed. People cannot trust your company's brand. Now, also in the offices where we find ourselves, some people tend to be confused. We have so many people that are confused because, come to think about it, you talk about the civil service, there is this high level of competition. Okay, most people want to ride on others. Most people want to be sent in order to be seen. Most people want to, be at the top, climbing on others' head. Most people are even interested in making sure that others come down for them to climb. There is no integrity in it, and you can't say there is any form of integrity. It's deceit. Okay, now you also see other offices where in the private sector as well, where once you have the capacity, you have the ability, you have what it takes to deliver. Once it is there and people trust you that your job is wonderful, they tend to believe in you because the integrity is intact. So this day, I want to advise us, as most of us are home, most of us who are listening from far, as you are listening and as you are sharing, I want you to understand that if you've lost your integrity, there should be a review for restoration. Because without it, trust you me, nothing you do can ever work. People will always talk about you from distance. People will always talk about your brand from distance. And mind you, spoken words go far. Okay, the way you treat one is believed to be the way you treat another. So we must, on daily basis, be intentional in living our lives, either in the business sector, in our careers, in whatsoever hands find to do. We must be intentional. For instance, look at the artisans. Most of them are not being trusted. Imagine you give a tailor or fashion designer your materials. The person will say in next 2 weeks. Most of them will not even call to say there is a problem. They can take it for 7 months, 7 weeks. You start looking for them. Integrity is gone. So I challenge you, go out there as you've done already in that which you are doing. Be intentional, set your target, and most importantly, desire to be honest and live high moral standards. People will trust you with their resources, with their time, and all that you can imagine. Bye, I love you. I still remain my name, Obiekwe Tochukwu Boniface. Bye.